Welcome everyone. I'm Alicja Aratyn, and today we will try to solve the problem which one of you sent me, as I always ask for questions, so we will talk about topics which are of interest to you. So the problem is like this. I was under the impression that when doing any type of energetic work, that we need to ask for permission of the person we are working on. This is to respect people's free will. I would like to hear what you think of this. Thanks. Well, we definitely need to ask for permission. And according to this universal law, as above, so below, we also know that every law, which we have not made man-made law, but universal law, which we apply here on the surface of the earth, is based on universal law. So, as above, so below. Always ask for the permission of the person who you want to work on. Because if we really think about it, the only thing which we can be absolutely sure about from the universal laws is a law of free will and choice. And those choices are very often broken. So we are made to do something, and those are man-made rules, which some of us make sure that those will be broken. And universal laws, which are to be obeyed always without any exceptions. So free will and choice is one of those very primal rules of the universe applied on the earth. And if we will not, then there is some kind of energetic fee for that, which means we will pay our duties for what we did against other people will. So now the next and main problem here, or issue, is how we can do that, to ask for permission if we very often have no access to this person. So we can, of course, the easiest situation is when I talk to someone and someone says, can you help me with this? Which is equal to permission, really. So they don't have to really grant you the permission by using those words. I give you permission. But if someone asks you for help, it means they really expect you to help and give you the permission to do so. The problem is when we do not have access to this person. And when we do not have an access, and let's say it is a third party who asks for help for someone else. For example, a wife asks for the help for her ill husband who is in the hospital. And he's the type of person having no inclination to talk, to have a real conversation about this spooky stuff, which is energetic work. So what we can do then to help without directly talking to this person? First of all, you can use the witness, which means either a picture, of course, without any frame, or an object which belongs to this person and carries the energy of the person. So the picture will carry the energy of the person and the shape of the body of this person, and the object will carry the energy of the person, which was radiated by him and kind of infused into energy field of this object. Now what we can do is we can take, let's put this, because there is a frame, so let's put this aside. Oh, I forgot to take my bracelet off. So we can take this object, and I will not put it flat, so you will see how it goes. And you will check the wavelength of this person. So if you have a picture, you can have a picture of this person. If you know the person, you bring the picture of this person to your mind. If not, you go through indirect, which means you will say your friend name whose husband need help, and therefore you will through her connect with him, presuming you've never seen him. Okay, so let's say we will find the wavelength of Mr. X. And here is the here is his wavelength. And now we can still hold the pendulum over the sample of his energy, or we can put it aside because we are on his wavelength. This will anchor the energy of him here. So maybe for those who are beginners, it will be easier to hold it over. And then you say, Mr. X, your wife requested the energetic help for you or the healing session for you. Would you agree? And then the answer is no. Just because I never really had anyone in particular in mind when I was asking this question. If the answer is no, you don't do this. You just simply have to respect the will of this person. But if the answer will be, and I will make it up right now, if the answer will be yes, then you have the permission and you can work on this person. Now the question is, so by finding his wavelength, who I'm talking to, who I'm connected to. Some of you will say that, well, I'm connected to his soul and I don't need the permission of the person. I need the permission of the soul because in this physical body, there is an experience or a life of the soul which needs to do something here on this earthly realm before it will go back to the source or to the cosmos and start new incarnation in different arrangement. Some say, well, you talk to higher self of this person. Some say that you talk to the essence of this. It doesn't matter what vocabulary you use, what belief system you follow. You basically talk to this, in my opinion, essence of this person, which is connected with the highest source. And then you take permission from there. Because in final effect, it is not your physical heart, it is not your physical body, but it is this essence of you which decide if it's really, truly time to go, or it is time to show you in the strongest form that you are not looking after your physical experience or physical body well enough in this lifetime, and it will be your wake-up call to, or your client or whoever you work on, wake-up call to start to really looking after himself or herself and reevaluate their, well, I guess, life path, diet, whatever it is what they have to go through, and you can help them with that. So if you will find a wavelength of the person, you are connected with the essence of this person, and therefore through this essence you connect with true part of himself or herself, and you ask this part about permission. When you get this permission as a yes answer to your question or statement, then you can proceed or not with this healing. Now, some can ask, so what happens if I do not get the permission from the essence of this person, which can be actually temporarily, so you can come back to the same topic the day after and ask again, because maybe there was something would change the decision of the essence, let's say. But if you consequently get no answer, then the only thing you can do is really to help the person who came to you asking for help, for her or his relatives or friends or whatever, and help them to deal, after of course obtaining their permission, asking for help for this person to deal with this the easiest possible way, because there is nothing what you can do for this person. Always remember, maybe it's you who shouldn't do it. Maybe another healer will be able to help. It's more complex than, we are kind of treating it very flat and easy and simple. It's like a surface version of very complex and multidimensional problem, but generally speaking, sometimes it's not the healer who's supposed to do that. This way or the other, if you will get the answer no, then respect it. If you will not respect it, somehow, someday, some way, you will pay energetic consequences for breaking free will and choice of other person. And it can be harmful to you because you will now learn to obey other people's decisions. I hope that helps. And if you are interested in our other videos, please visit our channel to find many different topics we were talking about before. Visit our Facebook and our website, intuitivedowsing.com, when you can also learn about the tools which can help you actually to connect with this essence and to withdraw the proper answer to your statement or your question. So you will have no doubts in your heart that what you do is right and according to free will and choice of the person in question. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful life. And for those who will celebrate shortly Easter, happy Easter. And for those of you who will not celebrate Easter, I wish you a few days of rest, happiness, and joy with your family around.